And by the way, you know, I sit on the stand and it get hot. I got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down so it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again. They'd look at it. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap.
You came looking for sex with an underage boy?
Oh, no, I ain't come looking for no little boys. I know who you are, Chris Hansen. But see, I called you Chris Hansen. Now, we can do this the easy way, or we can do it the hard way.
This isn't working. Someone get this guy out.
Joe Biden explodes at retired Marine veteran who exposes Biden's corruption. Hello, everyone. This is Mr. Obvious, and today on the dailymail.co.uk. So, we're gonna talk about Joe Biden. He recently exploded at a veteran because that veteran asked him questions about his corruption in the Ukraine, his son, and such and such. Let's not waste any time and look exactly at the clip, but before that, a quick word from our sponsor, unsilencedvoice.com. Unsilencedvoice.com is a free speech platform where you can post dank memes and subscribe to communities you enjoy for content that you like. Unsilencedvoice.com. Join today. So here in this video, you're going to see the veteran ask Joe Biden, and then Joe Biden will explode at him and get angry and deny all accusations. And it's funny because there's no way he could deny these accusations, because it's true. Not only that, Hunter Biden, his son, he's a case study, all right. Let's watch.
Joe, I'm an old Iowa retired farmer. I'm kind of unique because I'm not a Republican. Okay. I've got two problems with you. One is you're 10 years old as I am. You're too old. I'm 83, and I know damn well I don't have the mental faculties I did when I was 30 years old. All right, the other, forget that. That's all.
Forget that, I'll answer.
No, I got a question I want you to answer.
So the first thing he does is say, man, you're too old, Biden. You're way too old. I'm 83, and I know I don't have the same mental faculties I used to have. And I think he has a point.
And I've loved kids jumping on my lap.
We all know Trump has been messing around in the Ukraine over there, holding their foreign aid for them to come up saying they're going to investigate you. We know all about that. And he's no backbone, we know after that. But you, on the other hand, sent your son over there to get a job and work for a gas company that he had no experience with. That's nothing.
So you can see the exact moment where Joe Biden turns around and is like, oh man, this is my enemy. How dare he talk back to me? I'm Joe Biden. My cocaine-sniffing son can do whatever he wants. I'm gonna teach this man a lesson.
That's nothing. In order to get access to the president. So you're selling access to the president just like he is. So
You're a damn liar, man. That's not true. And no one has ever said that. No one has heard that.
I see it on the TV.
You see it on the TV. No, I know you do. And by the way, that's why I'm not sitting to it. I don't like it up and no, let it go. Let it go. Look, the reason I'm running is because I've been around a long time and I know more than most people know. And I can get things done. That's why I'm running. And you want to check my shape on, let's do push-ups together here, man. Let's run. Let's do whatever you want to do. Let's take
And there's this classic boomer challenge. Let's do push-ups, man. I bet you can't do push-ups. You're fat, I'm not. Dude, Biden, you can barely get a sentence out these days. You can't even talk quickly, like you have no enunciation. You're completely rambling, man. You're absolutely insane. You're going senile. You're losing it. You don't got that juice that us young thugs got. At least Trump has the energy. Dude's eating burgers from McDonald's, shoving them down his throat. He eats like an American. but he's running around. He's healthy as heck. He's like an ox. He doesn't stop. He probably sleeps 5 hours anyway, and he's still going. You, on the other hand, I have deep concerns, Biden. I wouldn't let you near my kids. I wouldn't let you near anybody. No way.
No one has said my son has done anything wrong, and I did not on any occasion. And no one has ever said it. Now,
I didn't say you were doing anything wrong.
you said I set up my son to work in an oil company. Isn't that what you said? Get your words straight, Jack.
You did. You absolutely did, Joe Biden. And who is your son? Who exactly is your son? Because let's do a little moral overview of this. Here on ABC News, Hunter Biden tackles cocaine use, diamonds, and alleged business conflicts in Candid magazine interview. So not only did this guy get a bunch of jobs he wasn't qualified for because of his father's name, Joe Biden, this dude's a cocaine user, and the rabbit hole with this guy literally goes deeper and deeper and deeper. It's a train wreck. Our Kansas woman impregnated by Hunter Biden was a Washington, D.C. stripper called Dallas. Did I mention that Hunter Biden banged his brother's widow? Hunter Biden started dating brother's widow right after crack binge. Hunter Biden, Mr. Party Boy, Mr. Corruption. Clearly one of the most corrupt little skeevy sea urchins in politics. But Mr. Daddy Biden here, he has to defend his son, his cocaine sniffing, stripper screwing, widow stealing, crack smoking Hunter Biden. Wow, Joe Biden, you know how to raise him. I wonder why you're so mentally unwell now. Maybe Joe partied in his time as well.
But I hear on MSNBC.
You don't hear that on MSNBC. You did not hear that at all. What you heard? Look, okay, I'm not going to get an argument with you, man.
Well, I don't want to either.
Well, yeah, you do, but look, fat, look, here's the deal.
He called him fat. He called him fat. What a douchebag. Hunter Biden, at least he doesn't like kids to bounce in his lap. That's more than you can say. He asked a legitimate question about your son, who's a fuck up. Okay, let's be honest. Your son is a screw up. He's a screw up. He shouldn't have a job. He's not qualified, and he's highly corrupt. Dude's living the dream. Honestly, the American dream. Smoking cocaine, screwing strippers, stealing widows? That's how to live, my friend. Maybe if you want to live to 54.
It looks like you don't have any more backbone than Trump does.
Oh. Call the police. Call a doctor. This man needs help. Joe Biden.
Let him talk.
Any other questions?
Yeah, all right. I'm not voting for you.
Well, I knew you weren't, man. You think I thought you stand to vote for me? You're too old to vote for me. All right, here we go. Come back here.
So this is terrible optics. I don't even like that word, but this is terrible optics. He exploded at a retired Marine veteran, a veteran. This isn't going to look good to other veterans. It's not going to look good among the boomers. It sure as hell doesn't look good to anybody who sees this. I don't know why they tolerate this. How can Joe Biden be the front runner? Dude, he's not even conscious. I learned about roaches and kids bouncing on my lap, and they touched my leg hairs. What is wrong with you? This dude is senile. Like, he's literally that old. He's way too old. So the name of the veteran is Merle Gorman. He previously served in the United States Marine Corps and is also a retired farmer. He's made international news, so he accused Biden of selling access to the presidency by sending his son Hunter Biden to the Ukraine to work for a gas company, Burisma Holdings. Very corrupt, very bad. So Biden, he retaliates. He called this dude a liar, and he's like, you didn't hear that anywhere. Nobody said that. They did. They absolutely did. And it looked like the media interviewed the retired vet, too. You can see. He's crossing his arms, shaking his head. This dude knows what's up. So, the video of the incident suggests that Biden said to the Gorman at one point, look, fat, here's the deal. Sanders vehemently denied that, claiming Biden said, look, fact, here's the deal. Look, a fact, a wild fact. Quick, catch it. I need all 370 billion Pokemon. Yeah, I don't think so. I really don't think so here. Simon D. Sanders says, to be clear, any assertion that VP Biden said a word about the gentleman's appearance is making this something it is not. In the latter part of the exchange, the VP began to say, look, facts. Then said, here's the deal. Yeah, bullshit. Bullshit. He called him fat. He can't even say his words right. What is wrong with him? So I want to look at the comment section. Let's see what the people think, because maybe I'm alone. Maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe Biden is perfectly mentally stable and coherent and not some old fart who likes roaches and kids bouncing on his lap. I mean, maybe I'm being unfair. Chunkabra says, applause that man for telling Joe Biden the truth to his face and not backing down. Sadly, took a citizen to do it. Journalism is dead. Mimetic Phraseology says, ooh, that's a cool name. This guy's from Houston. Joe Biden would want to get us in a war. He is the one that is unhinged. He's too old and he's crazy. I have to say, I kind of agree. HW080 says, Biden is an embarrassment to American politics. He really is. He's way too old. How can this guy be so popular? For lack of a better option, maybe. You know, the Democrats, they talk about diversity and wanting a progressive candidate, but at the end of the day, it's the old straight white male who can barely form a sentence that is ahead of the pack. On name recognition alone, it's crazy. It would almost seem like the best way to become president is simply to have your name known. And Captain Ross says the obvious. Of course, he never answered the question. So it's clear that Biden, he's a corrupt dude. His son was corrupt. He's corrupt. It runs in the family. He shouldn't be running for president. He's mentally unwell and mentally unfit. He's mentally unwell and mentally unfit. He exploded at this veteran. He attacked this Marine veteran. Look at his face. But I think it goes without saying that Joe Biden, you're not mentally fit to be president. But you know what, my friends? That's merely the obvious. Well, that's all for now, folks. What do you think about Joe Biden exploding at this Marine vet? Do you think he was in the right? Do you think he was in the wrong? I mean, what is wrong with him, honestly? Be sure to let me know. Now, as always, if you want to support the content that I make, you can join me on Patreon, you can join me on Subscribestar, or you can donate via PayPal or Bitcoin if you're interested. And sharing the videos is one of the best things you can do for the channel, and one of the best things you can do for the video. Make sure you press the bell button so you actually get recommended my videos. Lord knows that doesn't even help, so honestly, if you want to see if there's a new video out, probably the best thing to do is to visit my page. Maybe have it on a bookmark. As always, thanks for watching. This has been Mr. Obvious, and I'll see you all next time.
No man has a right to raise a hand to a woman in anger. And so we have to just change the culture, period, and keep punching at it and punching at it and punching at it. It will be a big, no, I really mean it. It's a gigantic issue. And we have